Welcome, welcome. Happy Sag season. All those Sagittariuses out there, hello. Happy birthday to you all. Bliss, welcome. Welcome to a new moon reading live here on Indigo Goddess's page. I am Rissa Vibes, aka Readings by Rissa. If you're not following me yet, please make sure to follow me at Readings by Rissa once you're done watching this. It's going to be a great reading together here. I'm so excited to get into it. Tons of information for you. Breakdowns of all the zodiac signs and how the energy of this new moon is influencing them, some numerological influence as well, some intuitive guidance and messages as well, and cards. So all of that here for you in just a few moments. I'm just going to allow some more people to join as we settle in here, get comfortable, get ready, breathe deeply. And let's go ahead and set this space by breathing deeply together, because we are live here on Instagram. And if you're watching on YouTube for the replay, then that's okay too, because there's plenty of people watching it with you there too. And so allowing yourself to tap into the collective energy and become one in this beautiful community. So let's do that together now as we wait for some more to join. So let's get comfortable and close your eyes for a moment. And let's breathe deeply in together, inhaling. And exhaling to relax. Next inhale, welcoming in beautiful love and light into your heart from Source. And an exhale to relax your body and your mind. And next inhale, biggest one yet, opening up to all of the spirit messages for this new moon coming to us now. And a big exhale to relax as a collective. And batting your eyes open. Doesn't that feel nice to take some time to really focus into the present moment, allowing ourselves to feel into the oneness of this community and center ourselves in our own vibration and our own home frequency. So it's so important when you're doing any intuitive work, when you're pulling cards for yourself or others, or when you're just simply trying to feel into that present moment and get some clarity on your own spirit's intention. Breathing and centering yourself is so important, and just those few breaths can do wonders for your energy. I'm sure a lot of you are feeling lighter already and more centered and focused for this reading. So let's go ahead and get into it. I've got some notes here for all of the messages I've received throughout the last couple of weeks since the last reading on my page for the full moon in Gemini last time. And so I've got some notes here, but I want to talk about everything pretty significant in this energy, and then we'll get into cards as well. All right, so right now we are in the new moon for Sagittarius. Like I said, happy birthday, Sagittarius. All of you Sagittariuses out there, happy birthday. It is December. It is a time of joy and celebration, and that's really what the Sagittarius is all about. It's about seeing the silver lining in things, feeling optimistic all the time, and really feeling the empowerment that comes with that positive perspective and the alignment that comes in that trust in positive results and just positive expectations in general. So that's what the Sagittarius is all about. It is a fire sign, so it tends to be very, very focused in this energy and usually trailblazes a type of optimistic lane. Something that really is notable in this kind of characteristic is the ability to lead with optimism. And that's what the Sagittarius is known for, is leading with optimism, usually putting the most positive perspective forward and living life that way, which ends up being very prosperous and joyful. Now, one thing that does happen sometimes with Sagittarius is they end up being very sensitive because of that. Because they're so full of joy and positivity, it becomes almost like a insult to them when they're around other people that might be negative or in negative situations where they feel like they can't really thrive in that positive mentality. So it's important, if you are a Sagittarius, to make sure you're always surrounding yourself with people who support a positive mentality and support that optimistic perspective that you have, because it is a beautiful thing. And you should feel like you can lead others in that perspective and feel respected in that perspective instead of trying to be suppressed in that voice, because that's a powerful voice for right now, especially in this time we're in. So hold on to that optimism. And that's what this new moon is bringing everyone. So we're all experiencing this optimism. We're all experiencing this kind of silver lining perspective. And we're also in that December month. So the influence of the 12, the number 12, from a numerological standpoint, is that oneness with that God energy and recognizing the purpose behind all of that optimism and knowing that you're leading with optimism for the purpose of looking at every experience and all other people around you through the eyes of Source, through the eyes of the Creator, your higher power, the one that creates all and that is in charge of your path and purpose in itself. And also who gives all of the gifts to you, who we channel those gifts through. And so when we feel into that energy and we feel into that alignment, when we're positive, we get so much abundance back. And so specifically for this new moon, we are very connected to Jupiter. And Jupiter is all about luck. It's all about abundance. It's about prosperity. And it's about really allowing yourself to feel into all of the achievements and all of the benefits of that positive perspective, that positive influence of Sagittarius. Now, we are also experiencing a lot of new beginnings right now, unexpected change for some, and sometimes even some chaotic energy as that shift occurs, especially at the end of the year. Anything that hasn't moved or shifted in the right direction or in the direction you've intended is most likely shifting in that way, and it probably is shifting pretty sudden for you if it's been a momentum of energy that you've needed to shift and is finally shifting. So if there's sudden changes for some of you, unexpected changes, know that it is centering you into alignment, into your path and purpose, into your oneness with Source, and into a more positive timeline, a more optimistic timeline for you and your journey and your purpose in this life. And that's what this new moon is all about. So another thing that I wanted to touch on as well is to be yourself. That is a big focus on this moon as well that I was picking up intuitively. And it's more about allowing yourself to feel empowered, excited, optimistic, and proud of your unique energy, of your unique gifts, and of your ability to use those unique gifts and energies to create positive paths for people and for yourself, and to create positive purpose. And so allowing yourself as well to recognize your unique qualities and find positive aspects in that, and learning how to love them unconditionally will also shoot you straight into more of that abundance and prosperity and achieving a lot of the goals that you've set for this year. Also, on top of that, we are also experiencing all of those achievements that we've had, looking back on all of the amazing things that we've experienced and things that we've gone through, and how it has shaped us into achieving the goals that we set for the beginning of the year, or at least getting much closer to that through all of the things that we sifted through this year and realized and amplified and cleared and healed from. So all of that stuff is coming full circle. A lot of us are experiencing some surfacing of those connections from the past to allow us to have that full closure and to notice how far we've come in our experience, and to really integrate that pride of overcoming so much and building so much for ourselves and growing so much in such a short amount of time. So allow yourself to meditate on that under this full moon tonight, and allow yourself to feel into all those accomplishments, all the benefits of your path, all of the things you have learned, and all of the positivity that you have gained in insight and wisdom and experience in this year. Because it's a lot. We've gone through a lot. We've had a lot of change. We've had a lot of growth, but it's all for the better purpose. It's all for the oneness of our creative energy with Source and the co-creation of our path and our desires from this point forward. So it's a beautiful, beautiful evolution, especially going into the new year, 2019, which will be a 12 year, by the way. 2019 will be the number 12. So we're really in line with what's coming up next in the new year, which means we're super connected to manifestation, and we are able to use all of the optimism and experience that we've had from that growth for this new year, or for this year, to push that into the new year and help us really achieve all of the things that we want from the next year, from 2019. So it's going to be a great, great year next year. And right now we're already feeling into the energy and the excitement behind it. So enjoy that feeling. Optimism and support in family, home, and finance, specifically with that Jupiter influence. Well-being is natural for us right now, so take advantage of that feeling of well-being. Notice where you naturally feel healthy and responsive and in alignment, and pride yourself on that and soak deeper into that feeling. Any areas where you feel a little bit less potent, allow yourself to notice what you can do to bring you into that higher vibration in those areas so that you feel completely whole and revitalized and just completely energetically in alignment for the coming new year. Also, so quick breakdown, I know I already spoke about it numerologically, but I want to say that 12 is also number-wise symbolic of faith, purpose, and to take action, encouraging you to take action with that optimism. When you're feeling in alignment and you're feeling that well-being energy, you should take action in all the ideas and inspirations you have during that time, because you know that it's flowing so naturally through you and so positively that you have no resistance to the manifestation of those things. Remember, resistance is doubt, fear, judgment on whether or not you can do that or complete that goal or have that or obtain that. So if you release that resistance by feeling into that bliss, into that well-being, and into that optimism, you have so much more manifesting power available to you. So take advantage of that for this new moon. Number 6 is important too, because today is the 6th. So creation, positivity, and manifestation, that's the numerological symbolism behind 6. So we're feeling into those positive expectations. My favorite number is 616. I have it tattooed on my wrist for that reason. 6 is positive expectations. 1 means breeding, manifesting, creating, and 6 positive outcomes, positive results. So the number 6 is incredibly strong. And it's really interesting if you think about it, that society has conditioned so many of us to think negatively about the number 6, to resist the number 6. And that is actually a very kind of very manipulative and deceitful way in conditioning us to release that number and to not feel resonant with that number, when really it means creating positivity. They've cut us down. They've created us to think that it means the opposite, that it means something evil, and it doesn't. They just feel like it's evil for us to be able to recognize our creating power and our ability in manifesting positive outcomes by thinking about them. And they don't want us to have that power. They don't want us to know that power. The powers that be that want us to be limited and controlled and to fit into their systems do not want us to know the benefit of certain numbers and the real meaning behind them and the real magic behind them. So allow yourself to dig deep when you're seeing a lot of those synchronistic numbers, finding angel number references, numerological symbolism references can really give you information about why you're seeing those numbers and can help you release any resistance in seeing them so you can understand the message behind it. Super significant. And then, of course, we've got that 2018, which is the 11 year, which we're in. This is the last month of the 11 year. We just got out of that 11-11 portal. 11 is all about spiritual guidance, connection with oneness, and recognizing our spiritual gifts. So we still have that filter of allowing the optimism of the new moon and all of the energy that we're feeling with the number 12, and allowing us to move into that from recognizing our wisdom and our gifts intuitively and really starting to trust all of the optimistic pathways and timelines that we're creating by trusting our intuition, the guidance from our spirit that's leading us into those pathways. All right, we're almost to the cards, so don't fret. I know this is a lot of info, but it's so good. Okay, so Mercury retrograde is over as of today. It ended officially today. So yesterday was the last day of Mercury retrograde, which means that communication is back on track for us all. We're feeling more in sync with our own truth and our ability to express it. We're feeling less resistance in our relationships and our ability to express ourselves there. And so everything is feeling kind of back in flow, which is really exciting. Now, I want to also note that this is going to be a retrograde free zone for the rest of the year. So we don't have to worry about retrograde until at least the new year, sometime around there. I'll keep you updated when it's approaching, but we're kind of in the clear right now. We're going to feel that alignment all the way through the holidays. We're going to feel really in our vibe and not really controlled by planetary influences that are pushing against us or causing resistance or allowing us to see areas where we need improvement. We're going to kind of get off scot-free for the rest of the year on that. So that's such a blessing, right? So give yourself a good pat on the back for getting through any of the communication issues that you had through Mercury retrograde, and allowing yourself to reflect on those times and understand why those issues came up and what is important for you to learn from them. That is the main purpose of retrograde. So as you continue to improve on learning those lessons, the retrogrades will get less intense for you. For the most part, some signs are affected more than others in any retrograde, and that's just inevitable. But if you can at least work on the things that you keep seeing you need improvement on during the retrograde, and you improve every time, it will get easier to move through them. All right, and another message that I got really strongly, and I did an IGTV video on this on my page at Readings by Rissa, so go check it out. I believe it was on Tuesday or something, or I think I did a story post, but it's in the spirit messages highlight. And what it is it's your light is your shield. It was a really strong message I was getting the other day, and Archangel Michael showed up for me, and he's been showing up for me this week for everyone, to communicate to everyone that he is here for all of us. He is here to protect us all and to make us feel so safe in our light, so guarded in our light, so protected. And he was here to remind us that it's important to notice that even though we recognize our light, that it shares and spreads and sends love to everyone around us and to tons of experiences that are going on in the world, and that our light is capable of that, we also need to recognize that our light is capable of protecting ourselves. That just by recognizing our light to serve and heal and support, we are also needing to recognize our light in the protection, the shield. Our light is our shield. And he's reminding us of that because it's important as we feel into our optimism, as we feel super aligned with this new moon, there are going to be other energies that aren't in alignment that tend to try to knock us off our grid, knock us off our path. And so it's important for us to recognize when we're facing those kind of energetic attacks from situations, people, or other things, that we are protected and that our light is our shield. Our pureness of heart, our intention to love others unconditionally, our intentions to bring peace to the world and heal pain and release fear, all of those truths are our light. So anyone that is trying to dismantle that or discredit your light or take you off of your path and pull you into an energy that does not feel resonant with your light and make you act different, they are trying to make you forget your light, make you forget your light's power in protecting you. So when we channel ourselves back into our center in those moments of feeling irritated or attacked, and remind ourselves, I'm the light, I'm light. My light is so strong that it not only loves, but it protects. And when we notice that, we feel Archangel Michael swoop in. We feel his presence. We feel all of the archangels and all of our spirit guides coming around us to protect us and to allow us to be that light regardless of any attacks. So remind yourself, if there's anything going on that you feel like you're being attacked by, make sure you just remind yourself that you are the light and that that light is protecting you. Archangel Michael also came up for the weekly reading that I posted on Sunday. I do those weekly reading card and energy readings every Sunday on my YouTube channel, so go check that out as well at Readings by Rissa. The link's in my bio for that, and you can get a kind of feel of how Archangel Michael showed up and kind of projected this this interaction during this part of the week. So it's really cool that he did show up again with that message. All right, and then also Raphael, the master builder, 12 is a master number, so I talk a little bit about that in that reading too. So Archangel Raphael also came through in the weekly reading, so make sure to check that out. And I think that's everything. Unique gifts and purposes are within. Manifest what you want with them. So that goes back to really recognizing your own individuality and recognizing that it is beautiful and it will help you create what you want. All right, let's get a breakdown now of all of the zodiacs real quick, and then I'll get into the cards at the last part. So for my fire signs, my Aries, my Leos, and my Sagittarius, it's vibrant energy. You're in your light. You're igniting a path of positivity. You have some subtle discomfort with recent growing pains that has really activated you into that fullness of your energy. So recognizing that any subtle discomforts or any uncomfortable situations that you found yourself in, or any uncomfortable interactions within yourself that you've had recently for my fire signs, you've really pushed through that, and they've helped you to ignite a stronger path in your own vibration of positivity, of fierce propelling forward, of trailblazing, and of inspiring others. So allow yourself to tap into that energy and trust that any uncomfortabilities from this point forward as well are always going to amplify some part of yourself to help you really resonate with your own vibration even more. So that's for my Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius is my fire signs. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns, shout out to all of you. You're channeling the master builder with this. So this is where that Archangel Raphael comes in. He is such a strong energy who is here to help you build support and stability. He's kind of stern and adamant also about focusing and hard work. So you're feeling this as well to my earth signs, the Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns. You're feeling this need to really work hard and grind hard and get what you deserve, and you're feeling how important it is to stay focused and to stay hardworking, and you're feeling that intensity. I do recommend that you give yourself a lot of self-love and you give yourself rest when you need it. Listen to your body. We also got a body care for the end of the week this week. So really allowing yourself to focus in on your body and pay attention to any signs that your body is saying to let up on all of the intensity or all of the hard work, and just give yourself a little time to rest so you can still continue going without any issues holding you back longer. So that's for my earth signs. And now for my air signs, okay, my Geminis, my Libras, and my Aquariuses, shout out to all of you. You're really activating a lot of the visionary qualities within yourself. You're active in piecing together what you want to plan for your future. You're active in seeing it clearly, and you're active in finding ideas and inspiration on how to achieve it. You're really co-creating mentally with the universe right now, which is really beautiful. And pieces are falling into place through that and through patience. But patience is a little tricky for you air signs still. So really allow yourself to be patient when the vision isn't all the way clear before trying to run ahead of yourself and put something together where the details aren't all the way envisioned yet. Give yourself time to wait for those details to fill in the blanks before you just jump and kind of put everything out there without having all of the details sorted out, if that makes sense. And that's for the air signs, Gemini, Libras, and Aquarius. All right, and for my water signs, Cancer, Scorpios, and Pisces, balance is found finally emotionally. You're really feeling into that balance. It's feeling good. It's feeling refreshing. You're feeling more stable. And a new resilience is revealed after having that back and forth for so long in your emotions, especially the Pisces, but the water signs in general. And we do have a Pisces influence with this new moon, so this is really strong for you Pisces as well. But you're in that balance. The resilience is found. You're feeling optimistic about all of the roller coasters you've been through emotionally and what they've told you and the wisdom behind it. And now you're feeling resilient to any other emotional waves because, like we talked about in the last moon, you've started to use those emotions as a tool. You've started to utilize them in a really important way, and it's allowed you to feel stronger and empowered in your own natural capability to translate emotions more fluidly with that water base. All right, so that is everything. I also, like I said, just want to touch on the body care, really, really important. So I was just going to give a couple of things for each elemental sign for body care. So for fire signs, body care, move your energy around, allow yourself to exercise, do some intense breath work, get your heart moving, your circulation moving. Moving energy and being active is going to be really important for your body care during this new moon to help move that energy and to help continue that momentum of trailblazing. For the earth signs for body care, it's just listening to your physical body. Everybody's going to be different on this one. So what is your body telling you? Are you feeling like your diet is affecting the way you're feeling every day? Do you need to change something with what you're eating? Are you feeling like you're dehydrated and you need to drink more water? Make sure you're doing that. Are you feeling tired and drained? Are you feeling like you're working too hard or working yourself into the ground, literally, earth signs? So you want to make sure that you're listening and you're resting and allowing yourself to relax when you need to. Don't ignore your body. Your body is an intuitive tool as well, and it's so important to notice that. And then for air signs, mind, making sure that your mind is in the right place, centering yourself with affirmations and positive outlooks, really paying attention to staying present in the present moment, or staying in the present moment, and feeling relaxed with a clearness of mind when you need to. You are focusing so much on so many thoughts right now, air signs. There's so many creative information coming to you and intellectual information coming to you at once that your mind is really important. So do any kind of mind related clearing or just soothing practice for your mind. And breath work is good for this too. Just doing kind of transcendental meditation where you're just breathing and counting your breath slowly is really great for that, air signs. And then for the water signs, just really paying attention to meditation practices, also paying attention to any kind of connection with nature or with your own inner core self. Journaling is also really good for this. So it's more about processing for you all, the water signs. So body care, baths, processing with baths, processing with connection with nature, journaling. The fluid writing is really beautiful. Any kind of yoga practice that makes you feel fluid and makes you feel in tune with your own natural flow. That's what the water signs really want to do for body care as well. And just paying attention to emotional body, always for water signs. That empathic energy is strong with you also. Set boundaries if you're feeling attacked and make sure you get away from anything that's feeling icky to you emotionally. All right, time for cards. A couple announcements while I get the cards ready. I am still running the combo reading special. It is a past life regression and or reading accompanied with an energy cleansing. It's got Reiki, intuitive ancestral energy cleansing from my ancestors, and a ton of other kind of general regression and healing work. It's just this crazy, amazing combo where you'll get to clear any karmic energies and also uncover mysteries from your past lives while clearing your chakras, feeling into a new vibrant energy, amplifying the gifts that you have spiritually, and feeling a nice Reiki attunement as well. So if you're interested in that combo, I'm only running it for 5 more days until 12/12. 12/12 is the last day to at least purchase the combo. You can schedule it anytime if you don't have time within the next 5 days to get the reading. That's totally fine, but to lock in the special, just send me a DM and we'll talk about it, and I'll get your payment and we'll schedule it sometime whenever you're ready. And it's a great, great combo. Another quick announcement is that I'll do another weekly reading on Sunday. So the next week's weekly reading on my YouTube channel will be posted on Sunday. I post them at 1:11 Central Time. I go live on YouTube for that, so you can enjoy the benefit of having a live reading for that as well every week. So make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow and tap the bell for notifications when I go live too. All right, let's get these cards going, everyone. So take a little moment, centering yourself, breathing into the cards. Let me see if I have any questions while I'm doing this real quick, because I just love you guys so much. I want to make sure you're doing good. Okay, you're all here. No questions. Cool, cool, cool. From what I see. Just a lot of love, I think. Yay. Okay, cool. All right, so let's go ahead and just center our energy into the cards, imagining your energy flowing into the cards as well. And if you have any questions specifically that you want to know, allow yourself to ask that with your mind's eye and connect with your own spirit guides. And I'm sure that there will be a card that pops up for you that resonates as well to whatever you're wanting to know. So breathing into that and allowing the card to surface. I see one popping up, and this is just for the new moon energy. There it is right there. Seeing if I want to use these cards again based on the energy in them. These are always so saturated with energy, and they're so nice to relate to and easy to read. So they're having me stick with this one. So putting your energy again in. So we got the focus for the new moon here. I want to know how we can manifest with this energy, how we can really move into that manifestation that the guides have been talking about for the new year. So breathing into that focus, I see one popping up. Oh, right when I say that, pops out of the deck. Okay, and the next one, a summary of information and messages for this full year, for the whole year. And I know we'll do a reading again before the new year, but I want to just feel into where we're at right now leading into the new year, and any messages for the summary of this year, where we're at. All right, I see one popping up, but I'm going to wait for it to state its claim. I actually see two. Oh, let's give it one more because I think it's deciding. Yep, these two right here, we're sticking out. Okay, cool, we got a couple extra ones. All right, so focus for the new moon, soulmate. Whoa. So this is all about really recognizing the soulmate within and also attracting soulmates. For those of you who are looking for love or looking for more soulmates, more of your soul tribe even, more of your soul family, more of the people that resonate with you vibrationally, you're ready to let go of the people in your life that don't resonate with you, and it's time to find your soul tribe, your soulmates, and to also know that you are yourself are your own soulmate. You've realized so much about yourself. You've become so one with yourself this year. You've really been allowed to see yourself in your entirety. And so the focus for the new moon is really embracing yourself in your entirety, recognizing your own individuality, which then allows others to recognize that individually and love it as well, and attracts the soulmates that you're asking for to you. So this could be platonic friendship, this could be romance, this could be anything that you're thinking of that you're wanting, that soulmate connection within as well. You're gravitating it with this new moon and that optimism as well. All right, next card. This is what we're focusing in for the new year and also what we're focusing on right now. And so this is about healing. This is about what we've really overcome, the things that we're moving out of and releasing, and we've really come full circle in our healing this year. We've experienced a lot of healing. We are also still kind of closing the door on the healing that we've experienced, feeling into the ending of that cycle of healing and allowing, just like we talked about a little bit ago, some of those old energies or old experiences to come back to surface, to finally have closure, to show us what we have done and what we've overcome and how far we've come in healing, what we've done and how new we are. We're so new and revitalized with this healing. And that's what that new moon is all about, is creating new energy from the healed energy. All right, and the summaries, okay, the summaries for our year to end out the year. Oh my gosh, you guys, you can't rate this. Manifestation and spiritual growth. Wow. So this is all so self-explanatory. I don't have to say much here. It's talking about the end of the year. This year we have grown so much spiritually. That's what this whole 11 year was about, is spiritual activation and heightened spiritual awareness and more spiritual growth. And now we're moving in with that 12-month for manifestation, for creating with purpose, with our source energy, and with propelling with action, with this union of spiritual understanding and gifts. We're moving forward and acting on it now. We're acting on our intuition and what we've grown from to create what we want and what we need and what we deserve and what our purpose is in this new year, 2019, coming up. All right, you all. Happy new moon. Let's take a couple breaths to end it out. Nice big inhale and an exhale to relax. Inhaling, integrating with gratitude all of the messages we received, feeling into that manifestation energy, and exhaling to relax. And next, inhale, biggest one yen, thanking all of our spirit guides and our higher selves for joining us here, all of the collective energy of this beautiful web of light community for coming together and bringing all of these messages and amplifying this energy as we exhale and relax. Ah, it feels good. I love you all. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure to go check out my YouTube channel. It is at the link in my bio at readingsbyrissa. And you can also follow me at readingsbyrissa for daily IGTV videos on Instagram. And message me if you want a personal reading. Remember, I have that combo reading special, energy clearing, plus a past life regression or reading, whichever you prefer. We can regress or we can read, and I can explain the difference. If you don't know the difference, no worries. And really great combo special, on special for 5 more days. I love you all so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful new moon. Happy birthday, all my Sagittariuses. Shout out to Nico, my brother. He's a Sagittarius, just had his birthday yesterday, so happy birthday, bro. All right, guys, see you later. Peace. We don't separate it, we keep it one. I gotta keep remembering. But I love you all. See you later.